underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? No, not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.
What up, man? It's your big brother, K. Reno.
It's your boy, Key Stove.
Y'all are tuned in again to another episode of the Underground Dialogue Podcast where the name speaks for himself, man. We got a vet sitting on the set tonight, man. My brother, man, y'all might have saw him. You know, he reps H-Town very well into the footage. Y'all might have saw him on Rap Economics. Y'all might have saw him on multiple videos and multiple platforms that he been doing his thing on, putting out multiple projects. And, you know, I got word from a bird that, you know, he from the dead end, you know what I'm saying?
God damn it, another one?
Yeah, we got another we got another one. I mean, got some more, man. So we want to welcome, man, our family, man. 20 years plus, I throw at least in the game, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Wide Up, how you feeling, family?
Man, I'm blessed.
Man, without a doubt, man. It's good to have you on the show. I know you've been putting your work in. We was talking outside as you was coming up, and you said, oh, man, trying to get back in it.
Yeah.
So we want to know, since you're trying to get back in it, where you been, man, and what made you kind of step away from it?
Well, it wasn't too much like a step away thing. I was just like, I was trying to get my head together, get back in it together. Because I had just I recently dropped a project called Back At It. That was me trying to get back in. Me just getting back to work. Like I got a bunch of music that I haven't dropped. So it's just me getting back in the mind frame with me DJing and me being an artist. DJing take up so much of my time. It's like, when you got time to record? So I be having to find time to go record, but it's always something come up. So now it's like, all right, now I'm finna find this time to get back to recording and still be able to DJ and just be able to drop the music everybody been waiting on.
Yeah, so you DJ full time?
Yeah, I do full time.
And how long you been DJing full time?
17.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you in the DJ game for real, for real.
Yeah.
So them late nights in them clubs and the different spots like that, I know it's hard to kind of still focus on the artistry side of it too.
Yeah.
But I know being a DJ, what kind of advantage does that give you in terms of knowing what kind of songs to make for yourself?
Because I get music early.
Yeah.
I get early to see what's coming out next, something new. So if I get something early and I like it, I'm like, all right, I might need to make a record like this. So with me being able to break it, then it's like, oh yeah, I know I need to make a record like this if I'm already breaking the record. So that'd be the advantage of being a DJ and an artist. You get to hear music before it even touch the ear.
And you got the cheat codes, and you can break your own shit.
Yeah, I break my own.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what's so crazy, man? I was so relieved just to hear you say the term break it as a DJ. Because to me, that's a loss. I don't even call it an art, but it's just something that I just don't think a lot of DJs even try to do no more. I think a lot of DJs, this is my opinion, you correct me if I'm wrong, they try to just bandwagon and play what's already popping.
A lot do. And then it's like a lot do is, and some just do it thinking they gonna get a plaque. You know, that getting a plaque should be a goal. It shouldn't be what you think you need to have to get a name. You know, like when I first started seeing Hot C get plaques, I was like, man, I'm gonna get me one of them. And everybody already knew I was, breaking the records. He was like, man, you gonna get one. Right. He kept telling me that. And I finally got my first plaque. Then I got my second plaque. So it's just like, I'm cool. I ain't in the rush to get no more. If they come, they come. Yeah. I just know I know I can do what I do.
Yeah. Who'd you get them? Who'd the plaques come from?
I got one for Megan Thee Stallion for Big Old Freak and BRS Cash Throw Baby.
Right.
Like I was the only DJ in Texas with the Throw Baby plaque.
Come on, man. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Unsung, though. That's an unsung quality as well because, I come from a time where DJs did take pride in breaking the record because they want to say, just like this, I was the one.
And broke the record.
I played this first. I'm the one that kept on spinning it in the club and got everybody really, really into it. I just don't see them. Even radio jocks you know, they don't do it because, you know, payola and all the politics they go involved in that right now, man. But
yeah, they say they can't break a record now.
Yeah, because it be so hard. It's like that's why you rarely hear any local artists on the radio unless it's in a mix show or it's somebody's actual show.
Or they died.
Yeah, or you don't hear like, nah, really, that's bad though. Or you hear like you don't hear no regular rotation from artists no more. Not Houston artists.
Right. What you think changed? What you think caused that? You know, just I got my views on it, but I want to hear what you.
It's just the radio stations bring in people that's not from the city. So if you're not from the city, you ain't gonna pay attention to the artists in the city. Right. You're gonna focus on where you from, or you gonna focus on the outside versus the inside, and think you know what the people in the city want to hear versus what they need to hear.
Yeah. You ain't the first person I heard say that too, man. Yeah, that's part of my reasoning. Tell us about your start in the game from the rap side. When did you first fall in love with and decide you wanted to do it? And give us that history on that.
Well, I've been doing music since 3rd grade. I was in a band. And so when I was trying to find something to do, and I stayed with my grandmother. So I was like, first thing I want to play drums. So she took me to H&H, used to be in Baybrook.
Yeah, I
know the instrument.
Yeah. She took me on that, so I got some drums. I was like, all right, I'm gonna play drums. That probably lasted about 2 days. She said, we finna take these drums back. This ain't working.
Get some granny nerves.
I'm like,
hell no. Yeah.
So we went back, and I ended up getting on alto sax. So I played alto saxophone. So I played that from like 3rd grade to like 2nd semester of my senior year in high school. And then I switched over to baritone. And so then my band director, everybody was like, man, you going to PV, what you going in on? You gonna play saxophone or you gonna play baritone? Like, man, I'm gonna play baritone. I don't wanna play saxophone in college.
What's the difference like?
I mean, baritone kind of like it's a more powerful instrument. So me being able to play this one instrument from 3rd grade to 12th grade and then be on this one instrument for a year and to go to college and then be one of the ones that everybody knows. Cause even my band was like, how you go from all city saxophone to the 5th chair out of 32 baritone? I was saying, I don't know.
You know what the 5th chair is?
But I didn't know. I don't know.
Look, I was in the band. Cause look, I was really rich. I know about the band.
The 8th.
Okay, see, there we go. See, yeah, the 5th chair is like, the 1st chair is the top one. So out of 52, you said 52 one?
32.
32 one, he's like the 5th best.
I'm the 5th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know, man, you've been just music since the 3rd grade, man. So you got it. Did your parents like have a musical background and all that?
I mean, my mama, man, was just like regular people, but they like music. My grandmother loved music, you know. So me, just music. I guess music just came naturally to me,
right?
Because I just like music.
So the rap side kicked in when?
The rap side kicked in 9th grade. 9th grade year, I was at Yates. And HSC had just dropped their album.
Yeah.
They had just dropped the album. I never heard of them, none of that. The only person I knew in the group was Young Red, because that's my cousin.
Okay.
Wow.
So they came to Yates. Boom. First person I heard was Flip. And I was like, man, he don't rap like Hawk and Pat. And I was raised under them. So, you know, it was probably wrong for me to rap like them. I was like, nah. I was like, man, if he can rap like that, I know I could do it. So I kind of dibble-dabble with it. I wasn't full in. And so then senior year, Flip came back. He had just dropped Underground Legend. By this time, I'm a full Flip fan. I done left school, went to FYE in Sharpstown, bought the album, came back. Like, man, I'm gonna get him signed this. Yeah. Came back, did it again. 12th grade year when I really said, man, I'm finna start trying to rap. And I started, and college came. I started doing like the freestyle competitions and all at the college, and then I started, I met these two older cats, and they was like, man, we got a studio, we want to do some music with you. I was like, all right, come on, let's do it.
So they heard you, so you was making your rounds and just getting your name out there, and then the guys came and was like, hey, man, you know, they just say...
Yeah, they was like, man, we went, so they started getting me into the talent shows. Like, I had started recording songs with them, so I started doing the talent shows with them. So by this time, my writing wasn't just up to par, but you know, I could get some words together.
Yeah.
So then they introduced me to Toe Jam.
Oh, here we go.
That name comes up so much on this show,
Toe Jam
man.
and Money Mark.
Them two names
Money
come
Mark,
up so much. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So they my homeboy KZ, he knew Toe Jam.
Mm-hmm.
So he introduced me, like, man, my guy finna start a label, man. After been telling him about you, I sent him your music. He just hit me back. He want to sign you. I was like, all right, me, I'm a freshman in college. All right, well, what we doing? So I meet up with Toe, and I was Toe's first artist.
Okay.
I was the first artist. So I meet up with him. He give me the rundown, boom, boom, give me the contract. You know, we read the contract. I had my mama look over the contract at the time. And so it was certain stuff in the contract. She's like, tell him to take that out. Take that out. It's like, she read it.
Mm-hmm.
So I, boom, sign the contract. I get my little advance money. Boom, boom.
Oh, he got some advance money. Man.
Yeah, he was fortunate.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So started going on the road. So I was between PV and Southern, like every weekend. Cause the co-CEO of the label was Mr. Hankey. So that was my first producer I ever worked with, Mr. Hankey. So I'm going back and forth from PV to Southern. At Hankey apartment, he making the beats. I'm sitting there writing. We lock in the studio, go to the studio. I've been in the studio for 9-10 hours recording records. So boom. And then so we started doing the shows. Like I did Southern Homecoming one year. I opened up for Crime Mob. I opened up for BG and T.I. in Baton Rouge. I think I did Southern Homecoming like 3 years. And so everything was cool. We started dropping mixtapes. Like we just gonna, it was like pick some instrumentals, rap on the instrument, we're gonna drop these mixtapes, we're gonna put these songs, like an actual mixtape. You rap on this beat, we're gonna put the song behind it, we're gonna put like new songs in there so people can get the mixtape. So we started doing that. So at this time I was still recording the record. So the first record I had did, it was called You Wired Up. That's how I got my name.
Okay, all right.
So my first record was called You Wired Up. We put that out, and we took it. The first place we took it to was Connection. Connection was
Man, old school Connection.
Old school Connection. So we was on 45. So they would play You Wired Up every week, every Sunday. I'm in there at Connection. Me and my homeboys, we in Connection every Sunday. So they playing every week. So we like, man, everybody knows. So the last time I talked to Hawk, I seen him at when Soundwaves was on Main.
Yeah, that's the classic song.
Classic,
yeah.
So I was putting my CDs in Soundwaves on the counter. So he was coming out, and I gave him a CD. He was like, "Oh, I didn't know you was rapping. I'ma check you out."
Yeah.
So I'm like, bet. So the same night I had to open up for him and Zero. I opened up for him and Zero the same night at Connections. He didn't even know I was performing. So boom, I finished the show. He was like, "Oh, you jamming? We gonna have to do something." That really hurt me because then like a couple weeks later, then that's when he got killed.
Damn.
So I didn't even get a chance after he heard me. He was like, "Man, I want to work with you." Like, man, so You Wired Up come out. Man, we get that going. We started making other records. I had a couple records on when 104.9 was up. So they was really supporting me. They was really supporting me. So I had a couple records on. So Hanky had always send me some beats. I go on I'm like, man, I need some new records. So I go through with my email, boom, 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 boom. I find the Put It in the Air beat. I say, man, I forgot all about this beat. The beat had been sitting in my email for like 3 years before I even touched it. So I called Hank. I said, hey, anybody got this beat with Jock on the hook? And he's like, nah, you can use it. I like, bet, let me get to work. So boom, I had the first version of Put It in the Air was just me. It wasn't nobody on the record. So the second version, by this time, Toe had linked up with Money Mark because we was always at Connection. We would always see him there because he was managing the Playboy clique, Wondrous and all them from the Southeast side. So he was like, yeah, what we need to do is let's put Wondrous on the record and let's get another artist. So boom, we get Wondrous on. We ended up getting Short Texas. Cause at this time Short Texas was DJ, he was working with DJ Chill. So boom, we figured we put Short Texas on. We always get this song played at the club. So we, sure enough, got it played in the club. People was getting on Put It in the Air. Boom, boom, boom. First fight song in Houston. Nobody had a fight. I wasn't even trying to make a fight song. It was a fight song because I always started a fight. I don't care where we went.
How put it in the air start a fight? I mean, like, what they talking about?
In the air, rep where you stay, take a step back.
Okay.
So when you got that going and you saying, you got me in the background saying, north side, south side. Everybody put your hood up, Hollygrove on the side of me, yelling out, what up, blood, what up, cousin?
Oh, yeah. So y'all got a gumbo.
So we had that going. And so further down the line, Money Mark ended up managing Lil O. So he was like, yeah, we're going to put O on the record. I was like, shoot, I'm with it. So I was thinking, now who y'all going to take off the song is the question.
Yeah.
So they ended up taking Short Texas off the record. Oh. They left Wonder song because he was still managing Wonder.
Why they had to take somebody off? Why can't I know in this day and age you can stretch the beat or whatever. Like would the beat wouldn't able to be stretched or whatever? Why somebody had to go?
And then in the end, I'm clean slate at this point. I'm just like, all right, what we doing? So I don't know what's going on. I'm learning as I go now. Mm-hmm. So they ended up taking Short Texas off and putting Lil O on. So at this time, Lil O was finna get ready to go on tour. So we go on tour with Lil O. Now, I learned a lot from Lil O going on the road. So at this point, Lil O, I'm on the tour with Lil O. We speak every now and then. He haven't just, embraced me yet. Cause he's just like, they just somebody that got opening up for me. So we come out, me and Wonders to come out and put it in the air. O hadn't started coming out yet. Mm-hmm. He hadn't started coming out. But every time I come back to Houston, everywhere he went, he had to put it in there, getting played. Mm-hmm. So in one show, we was in Tyler. We was in Tyler, Texas. And I thought we was finna finish the song. Walked out. I was like, I couldn't show it on my face. I just kept going. I was like, man, I appreciate it, man. He said, I see you working your song. I've been hearing it everywhere, man. You doing your thing. I'm supporting you 100%. Whatever you need from me, let me know.
Yeah, that's how it is too.
Like that.
Yeah.
I was like, so.
Who do we have in here? Well, that Scooby was talking about that, how like artists respect another artist more.
That's Scooby.
When they see them grinding and doing their own work, not trying to ask for something. Yeah. So I think that's probably when you're saying it about, that's like, he's like, these dudes working.
They working.
With or without me. When then you get your stamp based on what they see your grind is.
Yeah, so we got that going. And then people started booking. So boom, I get the call. Hey man, ladies been calling. We gotta go to New York. Yeah. So at this point, I done already lost jobs. At one point, I was homeless, and I was sleeping on couches. I was sleeping at people's houses, just off of this record. At this point, I wasn't even making no money. I was getting show money, not a lot of show money. But I wasn't even making no money out of no royalties or nothing. The song getting played everywhere, I wasn't making no money out of this song.
So when you went on tour with O, was it Mr. Wide Up, or was it you and some more guys that they kind of had y'all?
Nah, it was Mr. Wide Up. Yeah. I brought my partners with me.
With you, just to be in your
my corner. Yeah. That's why I learned. Yeah. That's when I learned. We went on the road, and I was like, it was like, I'm in the van with everybody else. My partner driving behind. So there's like 3 cars, and they on the road. They done went to Dallas with us, San Antonio, Tyler. They done drove. So we got to the same night, Tyler. So we get to the hotel. They gonna say, hey, you got to pay for your people room. What? Who? And I was like, took me to the side, because I got heated. I'm like, man, y'all better get us another room or something.
Yeah.
Got heated. Put me to the side. He said, hey, look, bro. One thing you got to learn. Can't take everybody with you. Then you got to take care of everybody when they with you, because they your responsibility. So boom, I said, fuck it. I bought us another room. So it's 15 of us in this one room.
That's what
my partner. So two of them went. The 2 cars went back and 1 stayed with me. Because I at this point I know people that's in the van, but I don't know all y'all. I rather feel comfortable with my people with me. So we boom. I was working at Smoothie King when I got the call about New York, and I was like, man, I done already took out too many times this job. I take out one more time,
it's over. Yeah.
I say, so should I take the chance, or should I just be like, nah, I can't go. Y'all go up there and handle it. I can't go. So I was packing my bag,
I can't go, but hand me my suitcase.
So we get on the flight. Get on the flight, go to New York. Bam. Get out there.
And what year is this?
This was 2007.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Like 2007, 2008, around that time.
All right.
So I met with Asylum. The Def Jam rep was late. I met with Atlantic. But Asylum was interested. They was Selene was interested. So they was like, we got in there, we played on the record. They was, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, we're gonna do a coast remix with all the coasts. We're doing from the West Coast, East Coast, and we're gonna have the Southern version. I'm sitting there like, I don't know nothing, because they already told me, don't say nothing, we gonna talk. I'm like, all right, I don't know what's going on.
You could have stayed at Smoothie King then.
That's the case. I just gotta be here
talk.
in the face.
Yeah.
So we meet with them. Bam, I'm like, we come back. I got on the phone. Like, man, they talking about they gonna call me on Monday. They're gonna send a contract over. Whoa. Like, bet I took a chance. I lost my job. I'm finna get signed. Man, Monday come. Call told. They hit you yet? Like, nah, they ain't hit us yet. I'm gonna let you know when they call. All right, bet. Tuesday come. No call. Wednesday come. No call. Thursday come, no call. Friday come, no call. So I'm like, man, I could have swore he just said we was on the rock and like, you finished in the country. Like, what happened? So that kind of destroyed me at one point. It was like, man, I just risked my job. I just risked my livelihood to go do this for somebody to say, yeah, we good and da-da-da-da. So the next week, told Carl, he's like, yeah, we need another record. We need you to make another record. All right, by this time, I'm like, man, I don't know what to do at this point. I'm like, I'm just go ahead and try to make these records. So I was making record after record after record after record. And that was catching, because I wasn't feeling it no more. And I was just like,
what happened? Why they just ghosted out like that?
See, that come further down the line.
Yeah.
I figured he was gonna tell us
that.
They never, to this day, they never told me what happened.
And they being the management. Okay, all right.
Never told me what happened.
Yeah.
So, I get a call from Toe Jam, and he was like, hey man, if you ain't got no records, I'm finna sign this new group, Young Problems. They got this record called Boy I Got So Many, I'm finna blow it up.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm like, all right, bet. Right. I ain't tripping. So at this point, once they got Young Problems, wow, that was backburn. Backburn. So they signed me Young Problems. He told my DJ How to Go at the time. He like, How to Go, I'm not messing with KB no more until everybody in the city saying his name. We can't do nothing no more with him. I'm like, huh? So then I was like, that really was like, all right, so at that point, bam, they get Young Problems. Young Problems signed they deal with Asylum like a couple months later. Huh? I done did all this work for 2-3 years. Y'all get them signed almost 6-7 months. So now I'm looking like the guinea pig. I'm the guinea pig of which y'all trying to build up to. So Young Problems go through there. They do their little run. Something happen between the machine or whatever, bam. Red come. They signed Kenny Red. Same routine. Send it to Asylum. Boom. You done made this whole pipeline with Asylum, but it started with me.
Yeah. So
I'm looking at everything. I'm like, but it was the same thing. Put It in the Air when we did it with O. I never officially had Put It in the Air on no project. It ended up on the Flood. On O album.
Damn.
So I wasn't tripping, it's on the Flood. Young Problems, Boy I Got So Many. When they added Gucci and Mike Jones, it ended up on Mike Jones' album. Kenny Red Independent. When it had all Rashida and all them on it.
Yeah.
It went wherever it went.
Right.
It was a pipeline effect that it was just like, man, y'all really over here doing some other stuff.
Right.
So boom. I'm cool with everybody. Cool with Young Problems, cool with Red. I was on the road with Red. I was Red hype man on the road. I went on the road with OG Ron C. So we was already cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At this time, I done lost everything, but I'm still out doing this music. I'm staying in my homeboy house. To my name, I had 5 pair of pants and 4 shirts and 4 pair of shoes.
Right.
Damn.
That's all I had to my name.
Right. So where was you staying?
We was staying right down for the Bellway and Beach now. And Lynette.
Yeah.
My partner Will, he moved to Boston.
So Smoothie King did let you go, or
He
you
let
just
me go. I just didn't go back. I just didn't go back.
Everything let it go.
Damn.
Man.
So I had to bounce back. At this point, I'm still doing music. Nobody not knowing that I'm really homeless.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody not knowing. I'm going out, promoting my music. I'm going to my homeboy 10 Plus house, recording that 10. Like, you can come to my house and record anytime you want to.
Yeah.
I said, bet, cool, I appreciate that. So I got over there and I recorded like 3 projects at his house. And just put them, at that time, it wasn't no DSP. I was sending out media file links. Hey, y'all download this. I'm posting it on Facebook. Like, so I'm doing all the lead work. So young Sam called me and he was like, man, I got this record. If you want it, you can have it. I say, bet. He said, pull up to the studio. Go out to Sam's studio. He played the beat. And the song was called They're Hating.
Uh-huh.
He had Big Chief on the hook. And I did the original version by myself. And then I said, man, I let Hasi hear. Hasi was like, you need to get somebody on this. I said, man, who can I call to get on this? I said, let me call O. Picked up the phone, call O. I say, man, I need you, big bro. He said, what you need, little brother? I say, man, I got this record, and I think you'll feel perfect on it. He said, well, send it to me. Let me check it out, and I'm going to call you. I'm like, all right, bet. Send it to him. O called me back like 2 days later. When we going to record?
Hey.
When we going to record? He said, I got to get on this. O showed up for the video shoot. We shot the video on everything. And came and shot the video and everything. So all that hating came out. And then I dropped a record called what was that record called? Not Start Over. Yeah, it was Start Over Again. But it was all that hating. Hasi dropped it in the Roxy. Dropped it in the Roxy. Everybody was singing. So one night he dropped it in the Roxy. By this time, I ain't even dealing with Hall of Fame. Not dealing with him. Go to the Roxy. I see Toe Jam. In the Roxy. He's like, whoa, what's good? I say, what's good? Man, chillin', you know me? I say, yeah. He say, what you got going? Same time he asked me that, the song playing. Everybody in the Roxy singing the song.
Mm-hmm.
I say, doing music. I say, this is my song. He say, what? I say, yeah. I say, man, when you told Holly Grove, y'all want to go mess with me till everybody was saying my name? And I walked out.
Wow, full circle.
And I walked out.
Full circle.
So it was just like, so then further now, matter of fact, let me backtrack because I skipped the part. So after the label situation, they called me and they was like, this was before the Young Prophets where they were still trying to make some moves. Hey, we got to meet with Rap A Lot. All right. Boom. Go to the compound. Had a meeting, in there with Red, Chief, Junior in there. Everybody sitting there, Dread in there. Chief on the phone. Chief wasn't even there, so we playing the music. Chief on the phone, Chief say, I like him. What y'all want to do? And they was like, yeah, we gonna do something. Chief like, well, go ahead and get the paperwork. Sign them then. What y'all doing?
Right.
So boom, I'm like, all right, bet. Second time charge. If I gotta stay in the house, I stay in the house. No paperwork. So I'm like, is it me? I don't even think in these meetings. Is y'all not liking me or is it something? Because I know we in these meetings and y'all like, you jamming. Like, don't lie to me.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't like something, just, hey, this is not what we looking for. Like, but you liking it. Me and Holly Grove went out to a spot in Texas City called Bikini Beach.
Oh, yeah, I remember Bikini Beach.
Beach. And we was walking out, we ran into Dread. Holly Grove said, Dread, let me ask you a question. He's like, what's up? Why y'all didn't sign Wide Up? I said, yeah, I want to know that because nobody never tells me anything.
Yeah.
He said, you want to know the real reason? I said, yeah. He said, the reason we didn't sign Wide Up because it was who was representing him.
Wow.
They came in there like we had to sign him.
Yeah.
So when after we left, they had another meeting. They was like, they ain't like how they was talking to them too, and they were trying to do all these demands and stuff, and that's what happened. So I figured that's the same thing that happened with Assignment. Like y'all dropped the ball on me because y'all was being greedy instead of letting the chips go.
Wow. And you know that's one of the things about, we talk about the music and then we talk about the music business. And that business side, boy, that be the downfall or the most controversial aspect, and it can really like distort the heart of an artist.
No, it really,
if your mind
really
ain't locked in on the fact that a lot of times, you know, disagreements and discrepancies with representation, they happen, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I tell people all the time, look, don't let that stop you, because one thing I was checking out while you was telling your story is like you always been able to bounce back and put another hit. You always been able to put it in the air. You know?
I went through so many phases. I went through so many phases dealing with them. They wanted me to make a dance record. Then you know, when Party Like a Rock Star, we need a rock star song. I done went through every phase.
They wanted to ride waves. Any wave come out.
Any wave that came out. So when it got to the point where I had to sit down and reevaluate who I wanted to be, who I don't want to be. I didn't want to be everybody else in Houston. I didn't want to be that. So me and my cousin was working at a strip club. This is the DJ part that came in. Because we dropped, me and my cousin recorded projects. Like my first project that I recorded at them was called Inside My Mind, and they gave me Houston Press gave me the highest rating. They was like, this is the highest rating we've ever seen. Nobody had a rating this high for a project since the Ghetto Boy. On the project, a club project at that. Houston Press wasn't focusing on no club music. They was focused on lyricism. I was the first person, and people do not know this, to the right hand if I'm lying. They didn't start focusing on club music till Shay Serrano hit me up at 8 a.m. and call me and said, man, I just listened to your whole project. And oh my God. They wasn't focusing on club artists at all. Then they started focusing on club artists. So D-King came out after me. Everybody came out after me. So we dropped that. So we was like, man, we was working out of studio off Stella Link. So we was like, homegirl was like, they opened a strip club over here by Taylor's called Bottoms Up. I said, oh man, we're around the corner. Let's move. So we get in there, I holler at the owner. He's like, yeah, y'all can pass our flyers for us. I'll pay y'all. That. We need the money anyway.
Right.
So we go around, we passing out flyers at the club. So one day I come in, I see the owner behind the booth. I was like, what you doing behind the booth? Like, man, I had to fire the DJ. I was like, let me try DJ. He was like, you want? Yeah, let me do it. First night, and nobody believed me. First night I DJed at the club. I didn't have no equipment. I just came in and used what he had. I DJed the entire night off Windows Media Player.
Man,
that's crazy.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Old school. That's too old school.
I was queuing the records up and storing them and talking. They just playing.
Let me talk a little bit.
And switch the songs up.
Yeah.
And press play.
And they had that little thing, the little lava lamp looking thing.
Yep, it had that lava lamp in there. And that's how I started DJing in the strip club. So we got in the strip club. I came back the next day. I'm not knowing nothing about the strip club. And shout out my dog DJ Husky. Because Husky was the one taught me. He's like, oh, you working over there? I said, yeah, all right, cool. First night I worked, the owner had the board and stuff, so I'm using the board at this point. So the night it was over, I get off, boom, plug, give me my bread. Husky called me, like, you good? I said, yeah. You got your money? I said, yeah, I got my money. I said, you get your money from the girls? I'm supposed to get money from the girl? He's like, yes, you supposed to get your tip out. Them girls supposed to pay you. I said, I ain't get no money from nobody. Oh, they hustled you.
And like, got him.
They got, that was my first night.
Got him.
So okay, he's like, man, that's called a tip out. Get your tip out.
Yeah.
That, say less. So we go back to the studio that night. Me and my cousin sitting there. Now we sitting in the studio working out. I at this point I was engineering out my own stuff, and he making beats. So he making beats behind me in the same room. So when he make a beat, put on the flash drive, I loaded up and just go in there and record. So we came up with an idea. Was like, I was like, why don't we just start making like theme songs for the dancers? And he was like, what you mean? I'm like, give every girl their own song with their name in. You make the beats, I write the songs, and we can do it like this. At this point, I'm already switching over to the strip club now. So it's like, let me make them. So we did like we technically made about 9 or 10 records for 10 different dancers.
Y'all customized.
It's like the radio when the DJ come to the radio, they had their own little song.
They got their own song. So I figured, well, if they got their own song and I give it to them, any other DJ they go to, they're like, can you play the song?
Yep.
This is my song.
So Mike John stole it.
And put it and give it to every DJ.
Wow.
So at this point, everybody was making twerk music. Everybody wanted to make twerk music. I started making strip club music.
Right.
I wasn't making twerk music. I was making strip club music. So
what's the difference?
Twerking is like dancing. Strip club music is something that at this time, a lot of the twerk music wasn't getting played in those strip clubs.
Okay.
I was making strip club music.
What would be the difference? What would be a twerk beat compared to strip club music beat?
Bounce.
Okay, so like Louisiana bounces would be like
that'd be like a twerk song.
That's a twerk song. Okay, with more faster?
Yeah, more faster.
Okay.
Like now, you can play it. You can play it because, the playing field changed.
Yeah, it fused together now.
Yeah, at one point, all you could hear in there was Jeezy, Future, Gucci, Rocco. You were seeing trap at every strip club. You wasn't hearing just a regular Southside nigga making something for females.
Gotcha. Now I got the difference.
I'm making something for females that they can actually relate to, but still making it where the club could still have it. So, but it picked up fast. Everybody, I started getting called all kind of dance. Can you make me a song? I heard such a song. I want a song. So me and my cousin get to work. Start making me and my cousin Corey. We got to work. Start making it. So I was like, man, it picked up. And so the first record we kind of put out was a Bad Bitch Anthem. It was me, Fat Pimp, and Chose.
Fat Pimp. Okay. Yeah. DJ Chose?
Yeah, DJ Chose.
Okay, yeah.
And we put it out. And that song hit in the streets. Hit. I haven't lost that song yet.
Right.
And everybody got on. And so I was like, man, I gotta keep doing this. I gotta mash on this.
It seemed like you learned at an early age how to kind of master that lane, like the club scene, just being around, and then eventually DJing and kind of getting the understanding of what type of songs was gonna work.
Yeah. Again, when I was with Hall of Fame, I was a clean slate. I'm going everywhere. I'm learning as I go. So at this point, I wasn't DJing with them. I was just in the club. My first strip club I went to was Blue Flame on Belford.
Yeah. I was just about to ask which one. Yeah, cause
I'm talking about that original.
Right down, right
come out
back
the railroad.
Yeah, go straight to it. So that was my first strip club I've ever been to ever, and that was the first night I heard a bunch of trap music. So I was like, okay, this would make the niggas throw the money. All right, I need to try to do this. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just paying attention. The girls gonna dance to it on the strength of the niggas throwing the money. But what the girls like to dance to that's gonna make the niggas throw some more money, because they like the rap. Paying attention. And then when I was with Hall of Fame, I was at Onyx. I was at Onyx when it was by the airport. The one on airport, Onyx was on airport. We was going there every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, I'm in there with 1049. Over there every day with Chris Cole. I'm in there with Chris Cole. Every Tuesday, we there. Still learning. Just, all right. Okay, we had a different vibe of a strip club. It's not more of a trap strip club. It's more like a kind of like a half and half type deal. Learning and know. That's how I started. That's how I went back and started saying, I got to make this type of record.
Yeah.
Let me make this type of record on for this kind of vibe.
So you would like say, because that's going into the science of it. You studying people, studying songs, studying time frames or whatever. Because now here we are in this time here. What differences do you see in terms? Because you had what's the song you had with the video? Waiting.
Walked in. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That's it. You say wait a minute.
Yeah. That's when I was with Nitty.
Okay, so that
I was gonna ask you about that. Like, would you sign the Nitty or something?
I was trying to Nitty beats.
Yeah, because I seen you got a lot of them with Nitty. One thing about this guy, I think one of your highest assets at that time has always been your name. because like I didn't even know who you were or some of the music you had, but I knew the name coming up. And I was like, man, so as soon as he get it to where he wanted it and he pull out that perfect package, they already know the name. The name is good in the street.
They just got they just got to hit the music.
Yeah.
So it's just like Nitty was cool. And like it was like crazy because then he heard the record I just released Saturday, Ballin', was the record he saw that made him want to sign me.
Wow.
So he got in touch with my dog. He visited him. Was like, hey man, you know this cat? And he was like, yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog. Wide up. He said, man, can you link me up with him, man? I think I could do something with him.
Right.
So boom, he get me on the phone. He get me on the phone with Nitty. We talked for about an hour. Then he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get the contract over to the people. Boom, boom, boom. Again.
Them contract, boy, you got bad luck with these contracts, man. Oh my God.
I mean, it ain't even bad luck.
Yeah.
So boom, he sent the contract. He emailed me the contract. Like an hour later, get the contract.
Okay.
I forward over my business manager. He's like, give me a week and read it. That was a real contract.
Gotcha.
So it took us about a good, I want to say, month and a half to get the numbers how we wanted to do the numbers or whatever. So I signed with Nitty in 2022. Raw Cody. So we really couldn't be out. So that's why when we did the signing party, we did it on live because a lot of people wasn't coming out. So once I got with Nitty, boom, went straight to Atlanta. Straight to Atlanta, got in the studio. So we got in the studio and just got the recording. So we was working on the Shake Life Charter project. And I was like, man, I told everybody, I say, man, I don't care about nothing else. I just need that. It's a Nitty beat tag. All I need that. That's all I need on me. That's it.
Confirmation. Mama made it.
That's it. So he brought me some beats. I was going through the beats. Some beats. And I was like, and I found the way to Nitty beat. I was like, and then it had the Nitty beat tag in it. I was like, yes, this the one right here. This the one. This the one right here. So he was like, all right, bet. So it took me like, it didn't take me that long, right? And he was like, you finished? I was like, yeah. He's like, damn. And I was like, he's all right, come on. I said, I'm just trying to figure out my tone pattern to do it. So then he was like, when I did it, I got the tone, I got kind of like a tone between Jock and Zoe. And that's how it sounded. He was like, nah, keep that monotone on there. So when everybody heard it, like, they kept telling him, oh, you got you another Jock over there. And I was like, oh, they finna start paying me the Jock.
Yeah.
I was like, but I wasn't tripping. I wasn't tripping at all. But wait a minute, it blew up.
Yeah.
Once we dropped the project and everything, but we had the Keep Going record is another record we had that I still got to this day. Cause I was good. I've always been good to make a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been good to make a hit between Put It in the Air and Walked In, Wait a Minute, Keep Going. I've always been able to cook up.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a good 2-3 out of me.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. You'll get a good 2-3 out of me, but keep going was that one. That's what really made me kind of bounce back. And this was before Nitty.
Yeah.
So it kind of, at that point, I think at that time we was still recording stuff. And I was still kind of in a headspace where I was like, man, I don't know. I'm writer's blocked out. Like, I'm like, man, I got to come up with something. Alan hit me. I had met Alan Coleman. And he hit me. He was like, man, he had sent me some beats. I started going to his house, going through some beats, trying to get my head back in my right mind. So I called him one day and I was like, hey man, I need a beat with like nothing but an 808 and like some simple sounds. That's it. He said, that's it? I said, that's it. That's all I need. He said, all right, I got you. Alan sent me a beat 2 days later. And the title of the beat was Wide Up Next Hit.
Wow.
You know how producer title they beat? Mm-hmm. It said Wide Up Next Hit. Man. Keep Going became my hit.
Come on. He named the beat into existence.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Now, who gave you your ideas or your vision when it comes to your video shots?
Videos,
because they always fun and stuff.
I just like having fun. Mm-hmm. Like the Lil Freak video with me and B Stoney. Mm-hmm. Like I had a little input on it, but that actually came from Tony, the videographer. Mm-hmm. She from Dallas. She came up with that because the original idea we was gonna remake Ludacris What's Your Fantasy. That's the original idea. But same thing that fall into place, so we had to switch on the
Shift
day,
gears,
shift
yeah.
gears and get it right. But the video came out dope. Even with Wait a Minute, when they did Wait a Minute, the whole idea was just like kind of introducing me with Nitty in Atlanta. We just drove around Atlanta, and I just rapped.
So y'all was an ATL when y'all did that?
Yeah, we shot Wait a Minute in Atlanta. We shot Round Around in Tampa. We had went to Tampa to shoot Round Around. We shot Little Freak Out Here. But like a lot of the I just like to have fun. Like it's too much going on for everybody. I would be depressed.
Absolutely.
So that's why I just try to, even with my video, I be telling everybody, so I just want my videos to be colorful. Like make it fun. I don't care what we do, just make it fun.
Yeah. I was watching that video in particular, but I was thinking the same thing Keisto was thinking. I say, man, Mr. Wide Up, but he laid back and chilled. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting it now. I guess the song from way back was called Wide Up, right?
Because my original name was KB out the 713. KB was my nickname they used to call me.
Yeah.
So that was my original name.
Yeah.
So when You Wide Up came out, people used to walk up to me and be like, "What's up, Mr. Wide Up? What's up, Mr. Wide Up?" Yeah. So then when the first put it in, well, if you listen to Put It In There, it say KB, AK, Mr. Wide Up. So then I dropped KB and I kept Mr. Wide Up.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny about that, because a hit song can become
your name,
your title.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, Scarface.
Yeah.
You know, Scarface was DJ Action.
Yeah.
But he made a song called Scarface, and that song popped off. Yeah. So now you Scarface.
You Scarface.
Forever and ever. You know what I'm saying? So so that's what that reminds me of. But you were smart enough to know, okay, I'm gonna embrace that because that's what people know. They know me by. Yeah. I don't want to start over with KB and because we got I know KB the kidnapper from Street Military. I used to run with a guy named KB Rock. So
many.
Right.
My name was my name wasn't a normal name.
Right.
Like you not running around Houston and hearing somebody call themselves Mr. Wide Up, because then they're gonna be like, nah, you ain't Wired Up.
That's right.
I know Wired Up.
Yeah.
You not him.
Absolutely, man. So in the new time, in this modern era, what's been your adjustment in terms of, because from as long as you've been doing it, and we talk about this all the time, you come from the physical copies, like say with Soundwave and all
footwork,
now to the streaming. Yeah.
Be out with nobody throwing your stuff on the ground. They were actually keeping it.
Right.
You go out now with a CD, they swear you gave them crack.
Yeah. Well, because the game got so saturated. Like I say, man, you can count the rappers on two hands when I started, but of course now you got a billion cats doing it.
But I say now it made a lot of artists lazy. Like you don't have to go nowhere to promote your music.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the club to get your song played by a DJ. You'll sit there and be in the DJ inbox all day talking about, hey, can you play my song while you're at work?
Right.
I tell people all day, man, look, I support the city wholeheartedly. Just pull up on me.
Yeah.
Put up on me. I'll test it. I'll let you see your record for itself.
That's old school.
Yeah.
And so we had Steve Fournier, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
And that's how it used to be. You walk up right in, put it in his hand, and now you sweating because it's like he gonna play it.
I'm gonna play it.
And if the dance floor clear out, that's on you. But I did my job.
I did what I said I was gonna do.
Right.
But I tell a lot of artists, like you can't be complacent with your music. Like you rap, but you know me.
Yeah.
You only come to me to get your song played, but it's like 5 other DJs down the street that you ain't gonna holler at none of them because you scared. You scared what they gonna tell you.
Yeah, or the price.
Or they gonna be like, yeah. But at the end of the day, I've been in and out of clubs my whole career, going to every club and bothering the hell out of every DJ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show up. I don't care if you gonna play it or not, but I'm gonna be right there.
Yeah.
I think you a throwback, bro.
Yeah. We had Justo in here the other day.
We all did the same thing.
And Justo was saying that he was going in there now trying to get the DJ a record, and they were giving him his they packages.
They giving him prices.
But see, the only way that works is if you actually got enough to do.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you can't be like, y'all just want to get my song played. Oh yeah, let me give you my package prices. Package prices. Take this $20 to get out of my face.
Right. Yeah.
You want a drink? Let me get you a drink. Yeah. Me, I'm one of the ones. If I'm at work, hey, what you drinking? A Corona.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing you my song. Bet.
That's real.
And I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
And I'm white. And because I know what it is. Like, when downtown was jumping, and me and B King used to hit every club. I would be walking out of one, he would be walking in. We just up and down Main Street. Up and down Main Street. And I think people forget that, like, you have to talk. Like, people sitting there saying you don't need the DJs. You're crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah.
So you gonna go to the club and let the club play the iPad?
Come on.
Wow.
So they gonna be talking about, can you change the song? Can you put some Sexy Red on? And
wow.
That's great. Yeah.
Nah, man. You like to say you a throwback, bro. And you have an understand, and you've been on both sides. You know, so now you in the DJ booth, you can relate to that artist that comes up because he's like, no, that was me. Yeah, that was me at one point, man. And I think a lot of cats forget where they came from, forget that side of it, man. But in order for Houston to really get some traction again and get artists that you hearing on the radio or hearing in the club, that's what got to happen. Like you say, artists got to not be scared to put themselves and present themselves out there, and the DJs got to have some kind of compassion where it's not all about give me some money or do something. But, man, do I want to have my name? The greatest DJs through history are the ones who built their name from breaking records, popping songs off, man. So yeah, that's what it is. What you working on now?
Man, we just dropped the Ballin' record, produced by Sergeant J, who did Busted for Erica Banks. Okay. So that was the record I had with Nitty wanted at first. So I was like, we can get back to it. So we dropped that out right now. I'm still doing a lot of these mic drops. Back at It is out right now. That's produced by the whole project was produced by the Wave Mechanics, Cheryl and Fredo. They did that project. And then this more music finna crank up. Right. Yeah. Outside of these days, the music finna be back. Like, everybody saying, man, we need Wider back in the clubs. I'm like, y'all want to deal with old 80K.
Man, look. Good music is good music. Yeah, it ain't got no age on it. And, you know, it's people been dope since day one. People been whack since day one and everything in between. So you a seasoned vet in terms of knowing not just having the talent to do music, but knowing the formula, knowing scientific formulas in order to just listen to what you're saying. That's a necessity, bro. That's a commodity.
And I like that because a lot of people see that. Because even like when we was doing Walked In, and this is just to be honest, it's like I tried to talk to a lot of, when I was working on the Walked In remix, I reached out to a lot of people. By this time, Walked In was through the roof. You couldn't go nowhere the hell Walked In. Right. Everybody I hit up that really fit the song shot me down. Right. Shot me down. I was like, man, I can't get none of these OGs to get on my record. I'm like, I guess because it's a club record, y'all feel like, at this time, y'all don't feel like y'all don't fit on it. All right, cool. You know, the first person to reach out to me and said, you still pushing that record? I want to get on it.
Who that?
Petey Pablo.
Wow. Throwback.
Really? We was on our way to Dallas, and he shot me a DM, and he was like, give me a call when you can, nephew. Yeah. I was like, all right, I called him. I'm in the car with Diamond and E Digital, who produced the Walked In record. I said, what's up, man? He said, you still pushing that Walked In record? I said, yeah. I want to get on it. I look at the Digital, I say, Petey Pop. He trying to get it. Yeah, I say, let him get on it.
No doubt.
I said, bet. I said, I'm gonna send you the open verse. Boom. Send the open verse. I'm like, all right, cool. Petey Pablo, you know, all day, boom. And then he hit me. He was like, man, he sent me the video. Like, I still had the video saved on my phone. He sent me he played his verse on the speakers and I could hear it. I was like, oh, I got Petey Pablo.
Man.
I was like, shh. Then his hard drive crashed and he lost the verse.
Hey, man, do it again.
Nah, he called me when the All-Star went to Charlotte. And, you know, they ain't bring Petey out. So I FaceTime Petey Pablo and say, well, now why you ain't performing at All-Star in your city? Yeah. I mean, he was in North Carolina. He said, man, I don't know, they tripping. I was like, well, when I'm gonna get one of these Petey Pablo records? He said, whenever you send me one of them wide up hooks.
Wow.
So I ended up getting him on the record with me and Fat Pimp. And he said, him and Fat sent their verses back the same night, which is crazy. I would never get verses back the same time.
Yeah.
They sent their verses back at the same time.
Come on, man. But you know, your work pays off, man. People recognize people that you don't even think are seeing what you're doing. They seeing, man, you know, and what's meant to be gonna happen. So anybody you reached out to that didn't want to get on for whatever reason, wasn't meant for them to be on.
Yeah. That's how I feel. If it happened, it happened. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah, and I ain't. See, that's why a lot of my projects you don't even really see a lot of features on. I mean, for years and years because I don't like waiting on rappers. You know, I can't. I'm not in my 20s no more.
Yeah.
I ain't in my 30s no more. I ain't in my 40s no more.
In the 60s no more.
So I ain't got the patience, man. All right, man, because every rapper gonna say, "Oh yeah, man, Citizen, I jump on," and then it's 2031. You still I can put my album out.
I got the same group of people I can call that I know for sure. Gonna always, if I call for a verse, bet I got you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get it back within 24 to 72 hours, some kind of way. Yeah. The ones that I reach out to, and if I reach out to you for a feature, I'm probably working on a project. Mm-hmm. And that project probably ain't coming out for like 8-9 months. So you got time.
Yeah.
You got time. I can get close.
I'm waiting on some features from 10 years ago, man. You know? Man, I don't play that though, man. It's like, cause you know, my mind frame be based around my respect for you as an artist. I don't try to work with artists because of they hot right now, they popular. Oh, if he's on my song, I don't think about that. If I reach out, which is rare, it's because I rock with you artistically. But even if that's the case, if you take too long, dude, I got to move.
I can move on.
K don't hold on to the song.
Yeah, I don't play like that.
I put it out. That's why I got to the point where it's like I do a song by myself.
Because you know what else? Because this is what pisses me off. It's like now I'm focusing in my mind like how do you view me? Because I know if Drake call you tomorrow, you're gonna have it tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If this guy
you ain't going to sleep.
Now I start getting in my own head, well, wait a minute, hold on, how do you view me?
Yeah.
You know, you ain't move when, you know, and I ain't saying, you know,
gotta drop everything.
Yeah, you throw your kids to the side, but you know, put me on some type of respectable time frame. You know, so when I think about it from that angle, I'm like, okay.
That's how I be. I'm like, well, all right, move along down and be like, you got the verse? Nah, don't worry about it. I do it. I already got a verse right for it just for this.
And you done already proven that you can do things independent of anybody else anyway. You never had to have nobody else to pop you off, you know what I'm saying? So that's always a consolation. Like, okay, well, you know, I want to rock with you, but I don't have to. You know, I would love to work with you, but I don't have to. So, yeah, at the end of the day. So with the streaming being the thing now, you know, how has that affected your business side? Because you know how we got down back in the days, the physical
copies.
Yeah, but so how have streaming?
I still got a meter five count now. I still send people.
What?
Still got it.
I'm gonna do CDs to the world. Just say
it
ain't gonna do it. We ain't doing it no more. So have the streaming like been affecting you, or you've adjusted to that side of?
I mean, because you know it really didn't affect me.
Yeah,
it did. Like I said, I'm getting back on trying to get back consistently dropping music.
Right.
So, you know, as long as I'm dropping music consistently, the money gonna always flow in.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you pushing it right and you putting out good music. You know, even if somebody go and I put out, like I said, I put out Ball and Saturday, boom, somebody might hear it in Finland and be like, oh, I like this. Let me go check out the rest of this music.
Yeah.
And then they put somebody else on, and then it's a circle effect.
Yeah, it just snowballs like that. So
even with the streaming, then that's new. But what about when you got to record? From, you know, when you ain't all in the same studio anymore, where everybody got to send in verses. Is that better for you, or did you like it better when everybody was in the studio?
I mean, I've never been the one to have people at the studio with me.
Okay,
I've never. I I will go to the studio by myself. I don't unless you coming to do your verse. I don't want you at the studio.
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah.
It's just me and the engineer. Me and Brad. I've been recording with Brad for almost 9 years, and he'll tell you. Well, I don't know. Never had nobody.
Closed session.
Closed session. Unless I say, hey, such coming to do their verse. Because that's most of the time, that's what a lot of people want to do. They'll be like, well, let me know when you're going to the studio. I'm going to come. So I can do the verse, so you'll have it right there. If that don't work, then I go to the studio on this day, and I can send you the verses. So, it don't matter to me.
Yeah.
If you ain't coming to work, you ain't come to city, no.
Locally, I'm old school. I would prefer artists to come in, but of course, like you say with Petey Pablo and all that, it's like it's more convenient for guys in Alabama, for a guy in Germany somewhere. Yeah, of course. That's how that's the beauty of the technology.
Well, me, I would rather like I said, I would rather you come and record it. Yeah. Like, boom, let's vibe, because you don't never know what happened. I might have another beat, and you might be like, yeah, let me get on there.
Yeah, I'm feeling that one more than,
Yeah, so that happened one day with me and Trilly. Me and Trilly was in the studio. I had called him for one song, and then I had another song. He was like, oh, yeah, let me get on there. I'll get on there right now. It's like, man, he said I wrote his verse, went there and did it. So now me and Trilly got more songs together, but on mine, we got 2 songs.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't be tripping.
It's work. Before we get you out of here, man, give me three artists, dead or alive, that you would want to do a feature with. They can be rappers or singers. Give me 3. It don't even matter.
Hawk.
Okay.
Pat.
Okay. Keep it in the family.
Jill Scott.
Jill Scott. Okay, that's a curveball right there. Why Jill Scott? Why Jill Scott? Yeah,
I've been a Jill Scott fan. She first came out with Long Walk.
Yeah.
So, like, I always said, if I could do a song with Jill Scott, I'd do a song with Jill Scott. I ain't tripping.
Jill Scott hood too.
Yeah, she hood. That's why man, that's why I'm like, man, like I really I'm an R&B head, really. Because people be like, you listen to rap all day? No, can't listen to rap. I can't listen to rap all day. I've been around rap 72 hours out of the year.
Right.
So I really listen to R&B or I listen to 102 all day.
Yeah. Sound like me. I'm going back to the 60s, the 70s, and 80s.
Yeah, put on Sunny 99.1, be chilling.
Yeah.
Elevator music.
Trying to tell you, man. Well, give them your social media. Let everybody know what you got coming out, where they can find you.
Yeah.
Give us the rundown.
Man, y'all follow me at Mr. Wild Up, old boy, on everything. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, all the videos up. All the Wild Up Wednesday videos up. New music on the way, balling out right now, everything. Back at it out right now. Shake Life shout out right now. Y'all just follow me. I'm at DJ Wild Artists. If y'all want to send me music, man, send it to Go DJ Mr. Wild Up at Gmail. Still the head DJ at Onyx. I work at Locker Room. I work at Peaches. I work at 4 Airlines. I'm getting booked, but. Y'all
boy, half Jamaican. The way them
Man, when y'all just seeing what work look like, y'all seeing what grind look like, y'all seeing what time look like.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming through, bro. We appreciate you being transparent and telling your story and educating us on the ups and the downs.
Exactly.
So people would know, because this game ain't for the weak.
Yeah, I be trying to tell them, like, man, look, if y'all knew what I've been through, y'all, it's nothing.
Then walk up and give you a hug.
I don't want to talk to nobody about nothing, because I done seen it all. I done lost it all. There's nothing you can tell me. My hustle was real.
Yeah.
Y'all just out here. I had to actually go get it. Groundwork. I done seen little old sell 20 boxes of CDs outside of his trunk at a concert after the show.
Yeah.
And he don't change his prices. He was out there selling them Ferrero with cheese. He's like, yeah, man, I got $15. That boy always said, well, you need to go get 5 more.
Woo! Oh, gangster with it, boy. I'd have took that 15. Well, look, I'm selling mine for 10.
Yeah, but there, like, when I was out there, I was sitting there, I was like, man, he really sold all these CDs in this parking lot after the show. After the show was over, went to his car. Opened the door. Hey, let me get a CD. Yeah. How much? 20.
Yeah. I told O when he was in here way back in the gap at the concert. I was like, man, I'll rap a little bit. He said, okay, well, here go my number. Give me a holler. Yeah. I was like, damn, O gave it a real number. Them boys be hustling everybody's business.
And then, that's knowing your value too. At that time, you talking about Fat Rat with the cheese. That's one of the hottest things.
He literally had all his CDs.
Yeah.
Like, he had 15 boxes, all the CDs.
Yeah, his whole catalog. That's how you do it.
So if you didn't have food on the table, like, oh, you got food on the table? Yeah. He buy it. He got Fat with cheese. Oh,
yeah. I'm well familiar. Yeah.
Can't do the same thing. He come with a big old bag. What you need?
Right.
And he did it. That's what really made me say, man, I really got to hustle like this.
Man, see, that's the blessing of being around OGs that you can observe. See, a lot of times we learn from being physically taught, And a lot of times we learn just from observing.
Yeah.
You know, just watching, like picking up. The wise ones observe and make mental notes. Okay, that's what he did, you know. Yeah. It ain't about just the hype and the shine and the pictures and autographs. It's like, nah, it's about that hustle.
Because I watched the hustle from a lot of, like I said, I watched it with Flip. I watched it with.
That's another one. Yeah.
You naming the top ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it with Hawk and Pat. I watched all of them do this. Like I know Hawk with the white Eldorado.
Yeah.
I know that Hawk.
Man.
People don't know about the Tudo white Eldorado.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I ain't know about it.
Because we stayed in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's in the same neighborhood. His mom stayed on, like, around the corner from my grandmother.
Yeah, what part of the dead end you from, man?
I'm from Kennedy Heights.
See, okay, that's what it is. You know, I'm there first. I was in the village. I was Esperanza, Arlene, you know. Yeah, I'm dead end when it was the dead end.
It wasn't nothing.
They gonna put it up now. Yeah, no question.
They stayed on Lockgate Circle.
Yeah.
Stayed on Bay Cedar.
Man.
So I used to see
Bay Cedar.
I used to see Hawk come through. That was the first day he asked me about Flip. That was so funny. He's like, what you think about this cat Flip?
Yeah.
I was like, who are you, Flip? None of the OGs knew. I say, I like him. I've been down. He was like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just need to know.
Yeah,
here doing homework.
Getting some intel.
Doing his research.
Oh, that's dope, man. Well, we sure appreciate you coming through, brother. You're welcome anytime, man. And like I say, y'all absorb what this brother's saying, because even though we talk about a lot of lessons and a lot of the moves we made from back in the days, I'm a person that believes that certain principles never die out.
There you go.
So the things that he was doing, while it may be different in nature based on the times, the principle of the grind and the mindset is still in place. Yeah. So we appreciate you, my brother.
There you go. Yeah, and if you watching those videos, looking them up, and you don't see none of this hair,
hey, this one been thrown out.
It was thrown out.
He got out the car like,
who the hell is this? This MJG.
Everybody be like, how long is this video? Look at the date.
Yeah, right.
The date.
Yeah.
His videos on that go back almost 19 years.
Yeah, you gotta make sure my boy ain't got on no unit, man. This is his hair. This ain't no unit.
You might have the cap. And
they gonna come out. They gonna come out.
Already.
That's what's up, man.
Mr. Wide Up, man. It's your big brother K Reno.
And it's your boy Keith Stove.
This is the Underground Dialogue Podcast where the name speaks for itself. And we are.
And it's your big brother K Reno. Look, man, the Underground Dialogue website is back in function. We back in motion, man. If y'all want Underground Dialogue Podcast merch, whatever you need, go to undergrounddialogue.com and check us out. And always make sure that every Wednesday night, y'all are checking out the Underground Dialogue Podcast right on YouTube, 9 p.m. Central Time. Yeah! What's up, man? It's your big brother K Reno. And check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue Podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business, you can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue Podcast. All you gotta do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. What up, man? It's your big brother K Reno. I'm proud to announce that I'm a new brand ambassador to this new brand of clothing and shoes called Volas. Y'all make sure that y'all support this. It's already available. Houston-based company, straight out the A's. Look at the quality of the packaging itself. We ain't even got to the shoes yet, man. And this is just one pair of shoes, one design. They got all kinds of dope designs of shoes that you guys can choose from. Go to volas.biz and find your order, find what you want. Wide selection to choose from, male and female items, and I'm proud to be a part of it, man. Community workers, versatile products, Volas, manufactured in Italy. Look at the quality of this box. Y'all don't know what it is. Catch y'all later on.